again. What? Okay. So I was just going to sit here and play around. I got some stuff I'm working on. I'm making some colored papers for some stuff I wanted to do. I'm kind of going for this like peacocky look. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just doing a few sprays here and there. And then I'm just going to play tonight for a little bit. So I'm like, okay, nothing left to do or whatever. People come, they come. If they don't, you don't. That's okay. I'm not going to be heartbroken that I missed you. A little bit more purple over there. Purple and green make brown, but I'm also using this. What is this? Glitter Spirit. So, number 2 of these. Or 3. Actually, I had one I did before, and then I had to do something with it. I think I'm just going to make a couple of these. Let me get this drying so I can play. Well, how's this other one doing? Actually, this first one I did. It's a little drier. So we'll set this aside to dry. This one's darker. It's shiny. 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 That's got some blue glittery stuff to it too. So I need... Oh, Lord. Good Lord. I'm losing everything today, just so y'all know. No. Where is the die cut? I need to break some of these off because I'm not going to use, I'm just using the 2 main. Where's my little baggies? I bought a bunch of little baggies so I could stick stuff in it and not lose it. I thought they were up there, but where am I? Oh, there's one. I found one. That's all you need. Okay. My thing is, if it doesn't want to come off, don't make it. You're just going to mess things up. Die cuts are cool, but also these ones with these little tiny things in them. Ugh. So I'm trying to figure, what can I bet that was? About that much. So I only need to have them. Should be able to just cut this sucker right in 2. Put those over there. Put this around here. Where'd I put the rest of it? There it is. I never have enough space, even when I think I have enough space. So, yay, me. So I bought these dies for my sister-in-law, who has a candle company called the Purple Peacock. And I thought they would be really cool. So, well, this one I printed incorrectly. I can't tell if the autofocus is still on or not. I don't think it is. Hold on. Let me get my control panel. Sure. The one I really wanted to show you guys just fell. So that one, and it's got some gold embossing. Oh, this one I think is so pretty. And this also has gold embossing. Isn't that pretty? And then it comes with a silhouetted one, in case you just want to do a silhouette. Looking the opposite way, of course, you know. And then, of course, it came with a stamp set as well. And there's also like little feathery leafy things too. Those are not going to stay right now. Well, they're not being used for this particular project. And I'm probably going to do more cutting of just the silhouette one to stamp than I am the other one. Hi, Lisa. That's okay. I know it's late for you, girl. What are you doing up? I'm just playing. I was just up being bored, so I figured might as well create something and film it for once. It's good to see ya. I like to take some of these over and over a few times because we all know how that goes. Really? You didn't want to cut that right there? Ah, you potato head. Well, we'll just slide it right back in like that because you can do that. Oh, you have a video processing? Oh, isn't that fun? I have not been in my YouTube studio in forever. And I went in tonight after I did my first one on this, and I have that TubeBuddy. I went in to upload a thumbnail. I could not for the life of me figure out what the heck was going on. It took me forever to figure out how to do a thumbnail. And I guess they're getting rid of the old. I hate when they say, well, you always go back to the old if you don't like the new, but then they get rid of the new. Why? Why do they hate us that much? So I think that's one of the reasons I quit pre-recording my videos. I just got so tired of waiting for, processing, editing, and uploading was not my favorite thing. I just wanted to create and enjoy myself. And I also found out that it's easier to cut these dies out than stamp it, than it is to stamp and then. Oh, I know, don't they? And then you're like, "Who? What's going on?" And they're like, "You don't understand the new thing." It's like, okay, they're not trying to make it easier; they're trying to make it harder for people. That's what I feel like. It's like if you can't, it's like if you can't figure it out, you don't need to be on here. I do have another die I want to try just to see what it looks like because I haven't had a chance to even try it yet. I'll finish poking the rest of those stupid little things out later on, as long as they're not left in the. Yeah, see, look at all the. I hate when they get left in there. Drives me nuts because you got to go like this, go around to all of the things, poke it in. Some of the things are tiny, itty bitty tiny. So I have a die and a stamp addiction right now. Yeah, they probably, they figure, and we're not giving up. They need to realize that YouTube has changed from what it was originally done as, which actually originally it was for people to upload videos of whatever they wanted to. It makes me mad that they put like some of the things that say, oh, if you swear in your channel, then you get demonetized. Da, da, da. But yet then they can run a video of somebody with somebody swearing in it as an ad right before your thing or some other stuff. I'm like, okay, well, what's the difference? That you're telling us that the advertisers are the people who are having issues with wanting to make sure your channel is, not all swear words, and TV has swear words. Are you kidding me? We're nothing but censoring. That's just me. And it's not that everybody swears. It's some people work their butts off trying to get a good channel, trying to build a good channel and everything else. And then they, like I was monetized. I was monetized and I was, applying myself. And then they did the whole, now you have to have so many subscribers and so many watch hours. I'm sorry, I was monetized before that change. Anybody that was monetized before that change should have been grandfathered in. But no. And I was like, whatever, So this is a steampunk butterfly I got. I wanted to see what it's like. I haven't tried him yet. I think he's kind of cool because I'm trying to come up with stuff for my steampunk. Let's hope this cut's good. If it doesn't, oh well. I'm not gonna lie to people. I'm not a rich person. If I gotta stoop to Wish to order some of this stuff, that's what I'm gonna do. These came from Wish. And I know some people get their peacock feathers ruffled, but you know what? You want to give me the money to buy this stuff then? I didn't think so. I will not be wish shamed. That is gorgeous. Finish poking the stuff out. Hoping everything pokes out without an issue. I hate when they don't. This is gorgeous. Isn't that gorgeous? Budamus. Isn't it cool? I'm sometime here. I want to start trying to sit down and I wish sometimes die cuts came in more than just one die, because you know it takes forever. But I want to sit down. I'm going to try to focus on one die at a time. Oh, you have to watch. Okay, sometimes when you're ordering specific things, when you hit buy, if it pops up a list that has like numbers in it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that means there's other things in the thing. Go through the pictures, and the picture, scroll through other pictures they have on that, and that'll tell you what, the number of what it is you're looking for to buy. Because I've done that too. That could have been what happened to you, hon. It was most likely an accidental, but maybe not. Who knows? But I've had no problem with it. Wish I did have one that I had to reorder a second one because the die was made wrong, so it wasn't cutting fully. What do you expect from Wish? So I figure for $2 more, well, maybe $5 more, I'll try it one more time. And the second one that came perfect. But what I want to do here soon is work up a die cut. I'm going to try to focus where I do so many die cuts a day. And yeah. Oh, really? That's crazy. Well, the yarn, I haven't tried the yarn. I wouldn't buy a yarn from Wish. That's just, there's, because sometimes their stuff is always smaller. Same with clothes. There's certain things I wouldn't buy from Wish. And there's other things like, okay, I have a bunch of gorgeous fairy stamps and stuff like that I've gotten from Wish. All kinds of stuff. But yeah, I want to focus on cutting out so many dies a day, just specific ones, so that I can start trading with people and maybe have some kind of die swap. Because I have this cool steampunky thing. Isn't that cool? So that cool steampunky. And then I have these ballerina silhouettes. There's 3 of them. There's that one. That one. And it's the same thing. Where's the third one? And that one. So there's those 3. Then I have some cog ones, and then I'll show you. I've made these for somebody. I have these dimensional flowers. You get my stupid thing to autofocus again. So there's these several different layers of dimensional flowers. Then this right here is a piece that's for her dress. It's only one piece. One tiny piece. So to make 10 of these, I gotta, if you do it right, you can cut 2 at once, 2 layers at once. But yeah, all these flowers, except for the middle flower, that was a fabric flower that I got. And then you see this wing here. That's a part of the butterfly wing that I don't think I have any in there. Where did I put them? Maybe they're in, I don't know where I put them. But there's this really pretty butterfly, intricate. Oh, where's the other one? She's got the wings on her. See, she's got the full wings. Come on, focus. She's got the full wings, which is actually a butterfly, which I turned it into fairy. And then there's the cog thing. But I would like to do a swap. And these are some of my, which I'm still playing with. I realize I have to use a more harder surface to do stamps. These stamps are going to Elizabeth Brewer for her fairy book. I just stamped some on pieces of paper for her so that she can do whatever she wants with them. Aren't those cute? And then I just got a whole new set to stamp too. I mean, they're just adorable. And I thought this was so, isn't that cute, that silhouette of them? And then, of course, cogs and stuff. And then this actually, this is a dragonfly wing. So if you don't want to be the big, beautiful, big, bold, you can do this tiny little dragonfly wing as one of the fairy's wings. See? Isn't that flippin' cute? Yeah, I've gotten quite a few nice little, I've got those. I've got these kitty cat silhouette things, all kinds of stuff, hon. So I figure I'm going to start, maybe I'll start something or announce something someplace that, because it takes forever to cut these. It, you know, anybody who has die cuts takes forever to cut them. So what I'm thinking, because you can't, I think start a swap, but what do you think? Like monthly swap or something for die cuts? Or once a year you build up your stash, or once every so many months or something. I don't know. I don't do that stuff very often, so maybe I can get some input on what we might be able to do. Because I know there's a few people that I couldn't afford die cuts for. I was lucky to get the stuff that I got here so that I could do die cuts. So, but I know there's people that don't have die cuts, and I'm not opposed to opening up to where it's like, if you have die cuts, you can swap them with other people who have die cuts. If you don't have die cuts, that's fine. We can give you starter die cuts, you know, as far as, you know, we can, you know, you don't that person doesn't have to send you anything, or they can send you what they can make, whether it's painty papers or something else they'd like to trade, or you know what I'm saying? Something cool like that would be fun, I think. I want to try some of this. That one's not dry yet. This one's not dry yet either. So I'll keep working. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I'm thinking if we set it up where we have people that we know are dedicated, because I don't really have a lot of people that I know. I'll just have to put it through different groups and then see who, what, where, when, who want, you know, where to host and stuff. But maybe like sign up, and I think it'd be fun just, you know, if we can get 10 people to sign up, and then give you 3 or 4 months, and then have everybody either assign, well, you could, we could either do where it's like 2, you know, one-on-one every 3 months, or you could do so many, probably one-on-one every 3 months. I would assume, like, you get a partner, you got 3 months, you swap, you know, just so it gives you time to get all the dies done. But then it's one of those 50-50. Like, should there be a minimum of how many die cuts you have to send within 3 months? Blah, 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 blah. We'll see. We'll see. It's just, it's something I'm running through my head right now. So, you know, in case I know I sound crazy, don't I? I mean, we all know I've hosted things before. Or we could announce, you know, I could announce something like there's going to be one in August. Sign up. Like, let's say there's going to be one in October. No, well, yeah, well, it's hard to say because holidays are hard to get anybody to sign up because they're so busy doing holiday stuff. But try. I got time to think about it, or just put a call out saying I'm looking for some people who would like to swap some dies. I guess that would be the best. I know Lizzie Brewer has some beautiful dies. Thank you. Yeah, I got to sit down and work up the idea of how. Oh, look at that! I didn't place it right. Ah, well. Leave it to Mark. Anywho, I got to work up, details and stuff of who, what, where, when, why. But I think it'd be fun. Yeah, Lizzie Brewer. Oh, I seen some ones that she sent to somebody. I'm like, oh, there's a bunch of cog ones. I could use those for my thing. Because I really want to do a steampunk themed altered book. And that's going to take me a little bit before I do that, because I really like to gather most of my materials, my inspirational images I might find that inspire me to do it, and stuff like that. Kind of like that. I don't know. Yeah, I've got all kinds of little. I don't know where I've lost them all too. Like this right here. That's the die cut for that flower. It has so many different little pieces you can use. Then I have this little kitty. And there should be other little kitties in there too, but apparently they have escaped someplace. But that's the butterfly. Where are my kitties? Oh no. They ran away someplace. I'll find them later. That's all right, hon. If somebody comes, they come. If they don't, they don't. I'm used to babbling to myself. Don't worry. It was very nice having you stop by, though. It's always good to see people. Nighty-night. Where are my kitty cat? So is that them up there, maybe? I don't know where things are at anymore. I give up. I need to drive, so I'm gonna mute you guys so I don't deafen you. Okay, I've unmuted now, I hope. If I haven't, then I guess everybody will be listening to nothing and lots of it. But, sorry, you have to go on for a bit of a ride. I'm liking this one better, this color. These colors. Do 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 Sometimes I feel like I should order more than one die cut at a time for the price they are. That way I can just I can do a couple at a time. Because honestly, for the price, I could probably buy 4 for the price of what one of these originally would sell for, maybe. I know they're expensive. But I have, well, there's a couple that I've seen at Tuesday Mornings, which are only like $4 or $5. But they're not that good. But I've gotten a lot of embossing folders from there. Those are awesome. Those are beautiful. So where you wanna go? Doo-ba-doo. That's a decent size delay. Just going to copy some links and post them real quick while I'm making some birdies. Yeah, My sister-in-law has a thing called the Purple Peacock Candle Company, and she also sells other little things and stuff in a little store that she has part of. So I thought these would be fun to make little tags or what is it called? Tags, or when she sees people online order from her, she could do that. She could put we could even stamp some of this on her envelopes. I had some purple paper that I bought specifically for this to play with, and guess what happened? I can't find it. I suppose I didn't position that just right, did I? I should have dropped that just a little bit more. I'm probably not going to be able to get... I might be able to get a usable cut out of that one. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just posting my last script. Oops, I forgot one. Now this. Did you get moved just a little? A hair of a butt crack. I think for now, that's going to be the last of that one. Yeah, it wasn't quite where it needed to be, but that's okay. I'm not going to cry over it. Look, I put a hole in my thingy. But of course, it was wet, and I think, but look at this. You know, this will turn into something eventually. So we made a few of those ones. I'm actually liking the lighter ones, but we'll see, because I've got some playing still to do. See, even like this, even if it was just this, it would still be kind of cool. That's just me. Here's the stampy stamps. Okay. That's too dry. Is it going to be dark? I don't know if that's going to be. Try it on the testers first. We'll try that one. That's the same thing. No, that's a little, I don't know. Be that one for the one thing. We'll see. Let's see how this goes. Where are my... Oh, where did I put them? I wanted to test... I guess I can test on... Because there's one of each of these of different color, of the colors, 2 different colors. Where did I put that? I want to see if either of these colors will show up or not. So let me get just any random stamp will do. That's not too bad. Oh. So those look about this. Well, this one seems darker. We'll go with that one. Because it is the purple peacock. So those will work for that. Let me see this for a minute. That should be good for the other thing I'm going to do. Okay. Where's my stamp block? There's my stamp block. Where's my... I'm trying to get one of those. I ordered one of those generic open, put your stamp on it, center your stamp, blah, blah, blah things. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. And I've learned to make sure you have a good hard surface under your stampy stamp. And this is so much easier to line up. I literally tried earlier when I was playing around to stamp it, then die cut it. Yeah. That wasn't such a good idea. Just saying. That's beautiful. Budamas. Hi, how are you, Nancy? I'm good. How are you doing? I'm just chillaxing, stamping things, I guess, and making weird things. Working on a couple different things, just killing some time. I usually work third shift. I'm wide awake, so I figured might as well do something. I haven't been creative in a little bit, and I haven't streamed or anything in a while. I mean, I streamed earlier, but that was about it. How are you doing? You probably can't. Let me see if I can. Where are my? Is my autofocus on? Yes. Let's see if I can get this stuff focus on. What I'm doing. Come on. That's pretty good. You think, is that pretty good? I think that's as focused as it's gonna get for people to see. Anywho, so I'm just making these purple peacocks. This is just the first stage. I have another stamp after this, but I have a few to stamp first. And they look like that. Yeah, actually, that's pretty relaxing. And if I get time, oh, where did I put them? Need to quit moving stuff that I want to try. It's not good for me. I keep moving these things. If I get time. I have all these cute fairy stamps I want to try out. These are much bigger than the ones that these are pretty decent sized. Then I have some smaller ones. Oh, that's someplace I haven't shared. So I'm making these. Probably people like who watch this from the beginning will be like, what is going on? But I'm making these for my sister-in-law's store. She has the Purple Peacock Candle Company. And I thought these would be flippin' cute to either attach to a little card or even just these be her signature thing. You know, she can stamp the purple peacock on the back or something. I don't think I have. I wish you could. I don't have any word stamps, let alone the words purple or peacock. So you know how that goes. I wish stamps were stop inking. Oops, I was a little off on that one. Not too bad though. Not enough to be like, oh, toss that. Just getting a little. Just go around and wipe the excess off. I don't need all that building up. Just 3 more to go of this stamp. Then we can move on to the next part. The next part is so pretty. Yeah, I hope she will. If she doesn't, then she's just rude and needs her butt kicked. Because you can, even if she doesn't like this specific, I can just stamp some envelopes with it on there. I really need to find some word ones that says like purple and peacock. I mean, I know you can buy some of the ones that say that you can make, but they're so tiny. I mean, I have some letter stamps that are like, you know, this stuff, but then you have to have a couple sets of them so that you can print, you know, say out all the letters instead of flipping all over the place. Okay, we need 2 things for this one, I think. This one's going to be the little bit more labor intense. Do I have the smaller one? I had a smaller one. Will it fit on this one? Yeah, I think it'll fit on this one. Okay. So I'm going to try to see if I can do more than one at a time. Fingers crossed. Now where's the, there it is. So what are you up to tonight? Where are you from, Nancy? What fun, exciting things are you doing tonight? Well, that didn't work for poop. Try something different. That one's not going to work. Where's... I'll just use what I did earlier that worked. Yeah, so what kind of trouble are you out getting into tonight? Kentucky. Oh, I know how that goes. I work third shift. Sometimes I'll fall asleep at like 10 o'clock and sleep all night, and then it makes me mad because then I can't get to sleep for then I'm tired at work. Or like tonight, I actually am awake, and I could either lay in bed and watch Netflix all night, and then chillax. Or at least try to. This, if you don't know, people don't know who are just stopping in, what I'm doing right now, this powder is embossing powder. You have to move fast when the ink is still wet so that it sticks. And then you tap it on. And you put it back in a little thingamajoochki. Then I'm going to mute for a minute so I don't deafen you. I'm going to use the heat tool. Whoa, did I just flash out? Whoa. Come on. Bring yourself back. Don't be so dark. Oh, well. It'll eventually fix itself, I guess. I mean, it shouldn't be flashing out. I don't have a lot of white. All right, I'm muting. Oh, you're putting off going to bed? All right, I'm back. Now let's see. Ooh, they're hot, hot, hot. Do I have it? Autofocus isn't on again. This is embossing. This one's prettier, I think. Isn't that pretty? You see? I took that second stamp. Aren't those gorgeous? Now I'm just going to do that a few more times. Happy joys, happy joys, happy joys. I do that all the time. I'll go to bed, get back up. Go to bed, get back up. Or I lay there, I'm like, But then I also have as many times as I come up and go, I'm going to create tonight, and then I go straight to bed. Like, well, I'm just going to relax in my room for just a couple seconds. And then I either never get back out or I fall asleep. It depends on the night. Hi, Janice. How are you doing tonight? I try to. My biggest problem, I think, when it comes to getting to sleep is I need to leave my phone and stuff elsewhere. I don't know why this wants to flash out so bad. Let me see something. That's a little better. I don't know why they do this stuff. That messed everything up. Wow, that is so. I had this issue before. I had to do something with it. That'll help a little bit, but not by much. I don't know why it's flashing out like this. It was fine earlier. It's probably maybe it's because I'm using the black paper and originally I had the brown paper underneath of it. Maybe I'll try switching the paper and see if that helps. Yes, it was the black paper. Why does that? Why do cameras hate black and white? I wonder if this should work. Piece of this should be just fine. That's all I really need. I don't need a huge piece. I just need something I can pick up and move. Yeah, I think that's going to like me better. I've had 4 straight days, and then I'm off till tomorrow night. And then I'm on till Saturday night. And then I don't know after that because I haven't got the receipt. Well, last couple, holy, look at that. They all kinds of ink all over there. The last couple times I've been 4 straight days, and I don't normally do 4 straight days because it hurts my knees. I'm too old for 4 straight days. I work night shift at a hotel, and I do all kinds of stuff. I'm not, it's not like I'm just sitting around at the desk. I have to do laundry, fun things. And it poops you out after. We have been full up. So there's a lot of stuff being done. And I keep getting stuck for some reason, working the weekends, which are our busiest days. So I have to deal with all that fun stuff. But, I get to meet a lot of people. And for the most part, I enjoy it. So it would just be nice. I mean, I get like once in a great while, I get there. We had two big, we have no elevator. So, all your bedding and stuff have to be manually carried upstairs. I don't usually do that because my knee can't take it and he doesn't want me having a stroke. Yeah, it's probably because they can count on me. Because I'm very, I'm right on everything. I think I probably do more than anybody else does in some senses. I do what you're supposed to do for your shift. And I get some busy in third shift, but I know everybody else gets busy on their shifts too. So it's a give and take thing. But I get to meet people. I get to make breakfast every day. That's fun. I wish we had more options for our breakfast, but that's okay. Nothing like getting your embossing powder under your ink. Oh well. There's more ink where this came from. So here's the last 3 of these, and then I'll do some more, Then I'll melt the embossing. Then I'll move on to something else. I haven't decided what else I'm doing yet. I mean, I do like, this is the silhouetted cutout for the peacock, but he doesn't sit on this. And like, even if you flipped him, he's not quite right. But you could do something like that with that behind it or something. I don't know. He's cool on his own. I wish that he was sided. I'm gonna play with this one and see what I can do with it later on. Right now, it just has me annoyed. So, the peacocks are for my sister-in-law. She owns the Purple Peacock Candle Company, and she also sells some stuff at a couple stores, and she sells stuff online. And I thought these would be cute to either for her store. She could punch a little hole in it, put a little thing, and make these her tags, her price tags. Put the price on the back or whatever. She could tape these, or she could use the stamps for when she's sending out mail to people. She can, put thank you note or whatever. And if she doesn't like them, she can kiss my butt. I'll be like, you're going to use them anyways, because I said so. I worked long and hard on these. Wonderful. I'm spilling it everywhere. I'm spilling the good stuff, man. You're not supposed to spill the good stuff, they say. Actually, there's quite a lot of this stuff that's in this stuff. I do have purple embossing powder too, but I don't know. I could do that, but I think it looks cheesy to me. That's just me. Okay, I'm going to mute because this gets loud. Alrighty, I am back. Yeah, I wish this thing would learn how to be correct with its light. I need a new everything. So those are beautiful, aren't they? These lighter ones are actually my favorite ones. I don't mind the dark ones though either. So yeah, I was thinking. I mean, it didn't take you that long to do. I have thought about if ordering a second set of the dies and stamps just so it would go faster, but then again, it's like, but I thought you could do that, and then you could take something. Or something I can. I don't have a hole puncher that's small enough, so I figured this should work. Hi, Nancy. Who's Boots? Thank you. Yeah, I think these are coming out really good. And then she could just put a little string through there, and these could be a price tag on her Purple Peacock stuff. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, now that's pretty much done. I still haven't figured out what I want to do with the peacock cutout. This one, it's pretty, but I'm not sure what you would do with it. So that's I'm trying to figure that one out because it doesn't go that way and it doesn't fit this way. So I don't know about that one. You love me. Don't you love that? It's only 2:22 a.m. here. Now I gotta see. I have gotta find my watercolor paper. I think this is it. This watercolor. I think this is watercolor. There's just regular paper. I don't remember. I need watercolor for my next step. I could use parchment paper. Forgot I had some of that in different colors, but that's not what I know. Do I have any? This will work. This paper will work for what I need to do. I need to get some watercolor paper, but this should do the trick for now. I have to. Couple more stampy things I got to stampy stamp. I have I don't know if any of you guys know Elizabeth Brewer. I sent her a fairy book a while ago, and she's working on her own fairy book right now. And I got some different. I got some new stampy stamps. So I was going to stamp some up on papers for her to send to her, so she can use them in her thing. So she can use them in her bookie book. Ooh, it's pretty. Isn't that pretty? So stamp off a few of each. Did she she has a phone channel? I love Lizzie. She just is the stuff that comes out of her mouth is the most informative and truthful look upon things. Yes and no. You what you missed was me die cutting first and stuff like. You really didn't miss that much. I'm just fiddling about having a good night. You missed some die cutting. That's about it, really. And me yippee yapping. Because that's what I do. Yeah, I didn't know she had a phone channel. I'll have to check that out. I love Lizzie. Yeah, her book I made for her. I don't know if you guys have seen the fairy envelope book. I had started making it, and I was like, just kind of stuck. And then I don't know. One day I was like, I'm gonna make a book for Lizzie. That's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to turn it into a book for Lizzie. And that's what I did. And it came out so beautiful, I think. And I know she loves it. So that's the only thing that truly counts is that she loves it. Don't know where I put the top piece of plastic for that. Oh, there it is. I think. I'm always losing stuff. Yeah, she is. And she just has the stuff that she says is just like, wow. You can tell that she can come off a little bit, but she's a very smart lady. She's a very wise woman. Very wise woman. Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, I'll check that one out. Yeah, she's a very, very wise woman. I guess you're gonna go on here too, young lady. But that's what a lot of these are gonna be for. I'm gonna just send them to her, and she can cut them out, color them, do whatever she wants to do. Add them to her big fairy book she's working on. I have those to send her. I have. Oh, where did I put them? Well, here's a die cut I got. Isn't that beautiful? It is a steampunk butterfly. Isn't that gorgeous? Anywho, so I have. Where did I put them? I showed them earlier. These are gorgeous. I love these. Where'd I put I was just showing them. I'm so bad with. I just have stuff everywhere right now because when I work, I just throw things everywhere. Apparently. Oh no, that's not it. Anywho, I have these really pretty cutouts. Oh, come on. Where did I put you? I showed them off earlier. Got them right here. They can't go and fall. Anywho, I've got these cutouts. Oh, what if I put them in the box? No, I didn't. I got this cutout to send her. These are some other fairy things. I got to re-stamp them because they didn't come out very well. Oh, there they are. So I have 3 different little girl silhouettes. That's one. That's one. And then this one. Okay. So these are going to go to her. And then this butterfly I have here is for the wings. And then this right here is pieces you can cut out individually one at a time for her little dress if you want to. And then someplace I have another one that I have some dimensional flowers that go on it and stuff too that come out really pretty. But yeah, so these are gonna have a bunch of stuff that's going to Lizzie so she can make. Yeah, so she has a choice. She's gonna have a choice between this. She can do this big fancy wing, or she can do. Now I know I've seen one in here earlier. Oh, do I even know where they're hiding at now? I'm not sure where I put it up, but it's a little tiny dragonfly wing. And then these like here are these cutout flowers. And there's like layered ones so you can make dimensional. But I have these like just simple dragonfly wings that you can also make into wings. So you can go big fancy wings or you can go simple cute little wings. Oh, look, I'm getting stuff places. I don't want it there. Yeah. Well, they're originally just little ballerinas with a little dress. The only thing that sucks is I thought about ordering a second set of that because the dress piece is just one tiny little, so it's a lot of cutting out. Oh, some frogs. That's cute. And I'm not worried about showing these on here and her seeing it because I told her I was going to be. I told her, well, she didn't know about these ones I'm stamping right now because I just got them. But my other ones, I had said, I got these. Are you interested in me stamping some for you to send to you? And she's like, yes, please. So that's what she's going to get. And she'll have to, she will have to like do something like cut them out, fussy cut them, whatever. Well, you got to sometimes work for a little bit for your stuff, but not by much. Not with me. And she's got, I mean, I know she's got die cuts of her own and stamps of her own, but this is what I do. This fairy, she is so cute, but oh, too many pieces. I love a good nap. A good nap is good for you. The more the merrier. That's what I say. See, this one's going to not be as much fun to lay down just because it's got these little ones that are falling off of it. Wow, these are so gorgeous. And I was surprised because I didn't realize these were going to be this big. I didn't have a clue they would be this huge. Because the original ones I ordered before where are you guys at? They're a little smaller. These are ones that are a little bit bigger. These are bigger too. And then these ones are tiny. So I've got all kinds of fairy ones. Lots of fairies. Love them. Yeah, this is adorable. This stamp is intricately beautiful, and her hair and stuff. I'm like, oh, go. I'm gonna have to do a fairy book of my own. One more. My problem is I keep Netflixing. I stay, well, at least I'm doing it. Doing something to keep myself awake. It's really hard. Well, it's hard for me because my mom likes me to do some stuff in the daytime, but I'm usually sleeping. So then I have to bounce back and forth as to my sleep schedule. It's not always that fun. That's just how life is, though. My hands get black on them, and then I get stuck places I don't want them to be. Oh, I have. There's been days where I didn't get a lot of sleep, and I've worked third shift, and like I have to make breakfast, and that I get hot and I'm running all over the place, and then I have to after breakfast I have to oh, what is it called? After breakfast, then I have like this. It's like kind of my downtime in some senses. But the problem with that is it's my downtime, and I'll just be like sitting there going, oh gosh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay awake. And I have to get up and move around. If I don't, I'll be passed out, and the guests will be like, what are you doing? There's nobody at the desk. feel like I'm missing one, but I'll find it eventually. I hate that I've got my fingerprints certain places. And if you can maneuver it just right, you can cover them with your stamp. There we go. I'm the same way. I'll get into bed and be like non-existent. I could lay there forever. Sleep ain't coming ever because it hates me. Yeah. See, this one kind of goes with the other one that was walking. She had the same kind of stuff in her hair. The one had she was walking with it behind her back. She's the same hairstyle and stuff. Now, there's no place for me to sleep at work. Unless I wanted to go into an empty room, and no. That's not a good thing to do, because then I'd have to make the bed now. That was a fail. Sometimes these fail. Makes me mad. That's a little better, but it's doubled. You'll have that. I think if I remember, these stamps were a little off compared to some of the other ones. I know what that means. It's a distraction, right? There's a lot I would like to do, but my mother, I live with my mom, and she really likes to have me up her butt. Is that a little bit better focused or not? That's bad. That's bad. Let's see. Something that I can read. Just put that there. That's pretty decently focused. They just look, oh, they're a little bit weird looking, so. Hem and James. I'm a lazy hemmer. I like to use a little thing called it's like the hem tape that's self-adhesive. It will hold on for like 10 washings and then it starts to let go. I'm so bad. I can't help myself. These guys are so cute. I gotta put these on too. I used to have a sewing machine and then something happened to it. I've had several. I had one that I bought and the tension was horrible on it. I never wanted to keep. Even the person I bought it off a lady that owned a sewing place. And I think I had it back down to her about 20 times because I'm like, the tension. And I tried not to mess with the tension much if I didn't have to. Wonder Web. Aren't those cute? No, they're little fairies dancing. Yeah, I never would, and it always messed up on me. And then I think, oh, wow, the last one I had, for some reason, I had it in my car, and somebody bring it in off the car and put it on the front porch. And the winter got really bad, and the roof leaked, and it basically was sealed itself in ice. Yeah, that wasn't funny. Aren't they the cutest little things? They're such a cute little hedgehogs. They're adorbs. And then I don't think I'm going to use these for her because they're just vinies. And then someplace I got a flower or something too because somebody sent me a flower too. I'm like, I don't really need. It was a free gift from where I ordered from. Put that there. Put that there. Okay, one more page. 2 more pages I'm going to have to do. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was like, what happened to this machine? Why did you people put it out here? I mean, I wasn't a master at sewing, but I made curtains and pillows and didn't make outfits or anything like that, and a cute little stuffed animal. But still, it was the fact that this was my, it was supposed to be something nice. And instead, it turned into something not so nice. I know I'm not fully on. Let me see. We can back up just a little bit. She's so cute. Yeah, the dandelions came out cute. In case you're new, that one didn't come out so pretty. Oh well. What these are for is, oh, you can't see her. Here, let me do this for a minute. That's what the stamp looks like. Isn't she cute? But these are for Lizzie, for her fairy thing, in case you're just coming in, you know who Lizzie Brewer is. But I now do think I'm going to make myself a steampunk. Oh, maybe I could do a steampunk fairy theme. One more of her. Yes, these are all adorbs. This one I feel like I had trouble with before. Oh, I've got a vintage machine. I lost all the parts to it. Well, somebody lost all of my parts to it, and isn't she pretty? And the cord got messed up on it. It's like one of those. It's an electric one, but it's one of the ones that folds up and looks like a wood table. I think it's a Singer. Yeah, this is the one that hates me. Doesn't like to stamp out for anything. But when you order from Wish, that's what you get sometimes. Yeah, I'm thinking I could probably turn a lot of this into steampunk. I've got enough stuff that I could do it. Let's see if I can get her to print right. Right in her head here. Yeah. Where's my... Oh, I'm always missing stuff I want. Maybe that'll help. Nope. See, she has a spot right there that apparently, yep, you can feel it on the stamp. It divots in. Nothing you can do about that. I'm not going to cry over it. This one's a different one. Yeah. Close to this, but different. See this one? Isn't she pretty? Whew. This next one needs the big one. Where'd the big one go? There's the big one. This one I might use. We'll see. See this one? Oh, she's cute. Oh, speaking of that, I don't know, but where everybody's from, whatever, but here, the fireflies are just everywhere. They're beautiful. And I think I looked at the delay. It's like 3 or 4 minute delay. Which annoys me because I said so. So there's all my biggie ones. This one, I'm not going to use these ones right now, but these are so cute. I got these from the Dollar Tree store. Aren't they cute? It's a stamp from the Dollar Tree store. Dollar Tree. Now this one, I'm going to use a couple stamps. Well, it's summer for me right now. Right now it's like midsummer, and they're just now starting to really sparkle. Aren't those cute? See, these ones are super tiny. Super duper little. Yeah. See, these are the first ones I ordered. So I assumed the other ones I was getting, these ones would be that size. So I was a little bit surprised. I'm like, oh, those are actually decent sized. This set is the set I used for Lizzie's ones that I sent her. I'm just doing stamp by stamps side by side so that I can get the stamping done a little quicker. And if she wants to cut stuff out, she can. Nope. Lighting bugs are gorgeous. These are these ones. I get a lot in my front yard because I have these. Oh, poo. Oh, well. We have these lights, solar lights that look like they mimic fireflies. The way that they twinkle and everything. So we get a lot to come into the yard. Okay. So that's that part. Doop, 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 doop. Do I have any other stamps I want to stamp to send her? Let me look and see. I just got a bunch of stamps, so. It's so hard because there's certain things you can't stamp to send because you don't know what she's how she wants to put them together. I don't think I really have any other stamps right now. No other stampy stamps right now. I know I've got some I just got. I don't know where I put them because this place is a disaster area again. Still need to find out where I lost my one things to. I had don't want to be losing that. Where's my little baggie for it? Don't want to lose my peacock stuff. That wouldn't be nice. Here's one I tried earlier with on just white paper. I think it came out pretty cute. I didn't match it up well though. I think that was the first one I messed up. And this one's one I tried that had purple. Come on. Come on, out of focus. I hate autofocus. I used purple embossing powder instead. I didn't like it. Come on. Camera. I hate autofocus. There we go. Someplace I don't know where I put the. Oh lordy. I miss all kinds of things. This thing I'm gonna alter it somehow. I haven't figured out what I'm doing with that yet. How do I lose things, people? Tell me this. See, that's the die cut for the thing. Isn't that gorgeous? The thing I hate about die cuts is all the little things you gotta poke out. And it never works out to how you want it to. Oh, and I'm spilling stuff and ruining stuff and you name it, I'm doing it. Where is? There it is. I didn't want to lose that. Then I have someplace makes me mad because I only found one of them. I thought I had them all together. Of these kitty cat ones that I have, die cuts. Oh no, don't tell me they got all knocked off. That's gonna make me mad. Wonderful. They got knocked onto the floor. That makes me angry. I was gonna show you what they do. I even had everything. Oh no, there they are. Here's some of them. These are cute. I am missing a couple, but that's all right. I know where they're probably hiding at. And I'm missing the same one, so it must be over here. See, aren't those cute? Good nighty night. I'm probably going to be getting off here soonish. I just wanted to show these cuties. And then I thought I could take and reverse them up. See what I'm talking about? You guys have a good night. Thank you all for stopping in. I'm probably just going to piddle around for just a wee bit more, and then I'm going to go to bed. Those are so cute. Yeah, they are adorbs. I had to get them. They're cuties. All right, guys. I think I am going to get going here. I've pretty much fiddled a bunch as I need to fiddle tonight. It's almost 4, almost 3, a little bit after 3. I need to relax for a little bit, I guess. Maybe try to get a little bit of sleep in. Who knows? Thank you guys so much for stopping. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Blah, blah, blah. Have a good night. Thank you guys for stopping in. It was awesome having some company. Have a good night.